Are you familiar with Murphy's Law? You know, if anything could go wrong, it's going to go wrong. I wonder, it didn't exist then, but if it did, surely Joseph, it seems to me, would have felt like, good grief, everything that could go wrong is going wrong. He's born and it starts off great. His dad loves him. He's the favorite, but that causes jealousy. And his brothers become so jealous that they want to kill him. And finally, just one of them, they got the plan, we're going to kill him. And then one of them says, hey, let's don't do that. Let's just throw him in a pit. He thinks, later I'm going to send him back home and tell Dad, don't ever do that again. But when he's off tending the sheep, his other brothers see a slave trader and they sell him into slavery. He's taken down to Egypt. He's a slave. And instead of being bitter, instead of saying, oh, why did this happen to me, and being angry at God, he just does the next right thing. He keeps on making good decisions. And the Lord's kindness and favor was on him, and he does really well. Then his master's wife lies about him. She accuses him falsely, and his master's so angry that he throws him into prison. Oh, you can imagine. He's going, good grief, again? Does this guy, I'm just cursed. Terrible things happen. But instead of having that attitude, instead of saying, if anything bad's going to happen, it's going to happen to me, he just keeps honoring the Lord. He keeps doing the next right thing, and he's raised up and he's put in a position of power in a prison. He helps some people out, or at least one of them, and says, hey, remember me and tell Pharaoh about me, and he's forgotten. And you just keep reading about his life, and it's one bad thing after another after another. His mother has died. All kinds of bad things have happened to him. And it says over and over in our reading on our journey through the Bible that the Lord was with him, and he gave him his kindness and his favor. So even in the worst of situations, Joseph didn't give up, and God was faithful to him and worked to do something that we'll get to in the next couple of days that's just mind-blowing, something no one would have imagined, and something that literally changed the rest of the world. So thanks for joining me. I want to encourage you to keep reading, and if this is helpful to you, if you're having one of those days, take some courage from Joseph that God is still present and he is still kind, and his favor, his blessings are upon you. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I'd ask you to share it with your friends.